Eternal Souls, welcome back to Soul Mystic Tarot. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here and sharing your beautiful energy and time with me. I am grateful for you and truly hope that you are having a good day whenever you are watching. And in today's readings, we're going to be reviewing your year in a 7-card spread. We're going to look at your past 2022 and what can you expect next year. And although we are going to take a glimpse of what you can expect next year, these readings are more focused on self-awareness so you can understand your past. Because by understanding our past, we're able to create a better future for ourselves with more self-autonomy, more clarity, and more intent. It is through the past and the history that we learn to do things better, right? So this will be the focus for these readings, and I will be doing a 2023 detailed predictions for you, which I am excited and looking forward to it. So stay tuned, and if you're not subscribed, do so you don't miss these readings. So these are the decks, the tarot decks that we're really, oh my gosh, pulsating with energy for you. Let me tell you, the readings today, I had no problem choosing the tarot decks and the crystals that were just so clear, and I already sense such beautiful, intense, unique, very different energy for every reading. So really excited to see, what the cards have in store for you. And remember, always pick with your intuition, because that's going to be a sure way that you get the messages that you're meant to receive today, that your energy is aligned right with the cards, because that's how tarot readings work. It is through energy, because energy attracts like attracts like, right? So if you need time to center yourself and to come into your body, because intuition is not a thought, intuition is a feeling. If you have to be thinking so much about what you're going to pick, then that is no longer intuition. That's your mind at play. Intuition is right away. Intuition is a feeling, it's an inkling, like you just see and okay? So if you do need to calm your mind, because we all have very busy minds, and come to your senses, to your body, I recommend you pause the video and take a few deep breaths and empty your mind, be here, be present here in the now. And once you do feel yourself being here, open your eyes and see what draws you in. Whether it is the cards, the deck, the crystals, or the placement of the cards, right? We have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, and reading number 4. Whatever draws you in, and if more than one draws you in, trust it. Know that that is your intuition guiding you for a specific reason. So for reading number 1, we have the Deviant Moon Tarot deck alongside the Tiger's Eye. And I'm telling you, these crystals were just like, and the decks were just like, yeah, these are the decks that want to be used for the collective. So really excited. And reading number 2, we have Bianco Nero alongside with the Rose Quartz. Okay, and reading number 3, we have the classic Rider-Waite deck alongside the clear quartz. Okay, and reading number 4, last reading, and this deck really wanted to be used, is this little cute teddy tarot with purple fluorite. All right, so all decks have a very unique energy here, and I'm really, really excited to delve into these readings. So if you need more time, pause the video, and if you're ready, click on the timestamps below, and I will meet you at your readings. Welcome, beautiful collective who chose reading number 1, the Deviant Tarot Moon deck alongside the Tiger's Eye. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'm really excited to do your reading because you were drawn to this powerful energy of the divine masculine, of taking charge, being confident, laser focus, inner strength. So, and you picked the Deviant Tarot Moon deck, which I love. It's one of my favorites. So I'm really excited to see what the cards have for you. And I'm going to shuffle this deck with you to really pick up on your energy. And while I do this, why don't you just take advantage of being here, being present with no distractions, in the now. Taking time to just maybe take a deep few breaths and just be. We live such busy lives. Sometimes, we don't get a chance. Ooh, you got here a 10 of cups. Maybe a sign of what's coming for you. Happiness, total fulfillment. So yeah, as I was saying, just to be present here with me and take this minute for yourself to just really enjoy being in your body, being here with no worries, all right? So please, may we kindly see the sunset horizon, the obstacles to expect next year, the inner strength, the advice, the guidance, and the personal theme for collective in reading number 1. Please, for this beautiful collective, can you kindly show me? Can you show us their sunset, the lessons they learned from the previous year, what's on their horizon, what they can expect next year, what's the obstacles they can expect, what's their strength that they can draw in to navigate challenges, what is the advice, the lessons they've learned they don't want to repeat. Wow, okay. Wow, that the 3 of them came out for when I said that. I'm gonna put them back, but it's a sign here that maybe you've learned a lot. You've learned a lot this past year. And the guidance, please, the guidance for the year ahead. And lastly, what's the personal theme? Please and thank you. So you must have learned a lot this year because, yeah, as soon as you know, when I said that, right, those 3 cards fell out. Okay, and we are ready here for you. Let's take a look at your sunset first. We have the Ace of Swords. See? Oh my gosh, I was saying, you have learned a lot. You have the Ace of Swords in your sunset, the lessons from the previous year. And on your horizon, you have the Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is what you can expect next year. Okay, and your obstacles, what you can expect next year. All right, we do have the 3 of Swords here. Well, it's an obstacle because it's not comfortable. It's unpleasant, right? That's why it's an obstacle. All right, so let's take a look at your inner strength though. Your inner wisdom, what you can draw in, what you have. Oh my gosh, look at your beautiful energy. You have the Ace of Wands. Okay, beautiful. And now let's take a look at the advice of the lessons that you have learned this year that you don't want to repeat. The Knight of Wands reverse. Okay, makes sense. And what is the guidance for the year ahead? Your advice here, how to navigate next year. You have the Chariot reverse. Okay, very clear message here for you. And your personal theme, we have the Star reverse. Reverse, huh? Okay. So let me fix your cards here. Actually, maybe I could just do it real quick with you. Okay, let me fix your cards so you can see it nicely, and I'll be right back. Okay, my lovelies. Now that we have your cards set here for you clearly so we can take a look at them, let's see. And please do not be discouraged that your main theme is the Star reverse, okay? Because I see such beautiful potential, very wonderful energy here for you. So do not be discouraged. And like I said, these readings are going to be centered more in your self-awareness, what you can learn about yourself so you don't repeat the same mistakes the following year, okay? So let's start here with your Ace of Swords, which obviously this is what you've been going through here in the past, a mental breakthrough. You've been learning life lessons here. You've been connecting with your higher self, I see here. acting from a place of honesty. You've been speaking your truth for once in your life. And though it may have cost you pain, I see with the thorns here. Yes, it might cost you pain. Speaking your truth, setting boundaries, standing up for yourself here. All right. But those lessons have led you, oh my gosh, to be more aligned with yourself, with your higher calling, with who you are. You've gained a tremendous understanding of self, and not wanting to repeat the same lessons of the past. That's been a focus for you this past year. I'm sorry, not this past year, the previous year, and you carry that energy into this year. So I love to see that. You had a mental breakthrough, and you cut people off your life. I see you've cut connections that no longer serve you. You've dealt with a lot of mental unpleasantness, like self-negative talk, self-limiting beliefs that you've been conditioned to believe all your life. You've decided to cut them off. See, these thorns represents, I see, like painful actions here, that have rendered the ability for you to see things more clearly, regardless of how painful it was. So bravo for you, collective number 1, because that is a challenge, right? No, most of the world don't want to really acknowledge how they conduct themselves and not be in reality. Most of us escape reality instead of being present, and tend to blame others for whatever is happening in their lives instead of taking responsibility and accountability for their own actions. And when you give up that power, that self-autonomy, right? When you don't take responsibility for your actions, you're giving up your power of self-autonomy. You're giving power to everything else besides yourself. And then you're staying stuck. But not you. You've learned, as the biggest lesson, that you've learned to disconnect yourself from that and see things clearly, logically, impartially, and honestly. And speaking your truth, setting boundaries, whether those boundaries might have been painful for you, I see, but you knew that it was the right thing for you, for your sanity, for your mental health, for your physical health, for your emotional health. So I love to see that for you, my beautiful. Now in the horizon, look, for next year, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is probably why you also were drawn to that Tiger's Eye, because there's a new beginning, a new chapter here for you in regards of either your career or your health. Could be both here, okay? But a big new endeavor that you are going to be able to pursue with, oh my gosh, with so much knowledge and intellect, so much creativity in this Page of Pentacles, right? And even with style, I always say that, because you have one red shoe and one black shoe, and you're going to be able to tap into your own resourcefulness. Oh my gosh, do you have the ability to be resourceful? Why? Because you've learned so much from the past. You've learned to have a mental clarity, to be present, to be conscious, to be self-aware, and act from a place of honesty and integrity, following your calling, following your intuition. And that is leading you, look, to a big opportunity here for you that perhaps you want to manifest here. And because you have that upright, I love that, because it's telling me that yes, you are on the right path. This energy for you, it's going to be available for you next year. The energy of innovation, creativity, learning, curiosity, grounding. Yes, the Page of Pentacles, even though it's young, it's very grounded and pragmatic. Wow, beautiful energy. So something beautiful, definitely you're working on, you're brewing on, that it's going to take off next year. Now your obstacle, it looks, we have the Three of Swords. So with this Three of Swords, look, I always say the Three of Swords, it's a card of, yes, having gone through something painful in your life, something that hurt you, right? But the Three of Swords is inflicted pain that we add to ourselves by repeating the same unpleasant thoughts of whatever happened. You put yourself in a corner, like this figure here, in a corner, you see, in the shadow, just repeating whatever happened to you, okay? Being a victim here, being a victim of your circumstances. And so now you're seeing this, so you can be aware, okay, that if something happens, because look, life is never going to be just an easy ride. There's always going to be ups and downs. Life happens in cycles. Think of nature, how it works, right? Nature has to go through winter, through death, basically, right? Like trees, they shed their leaves, and Earth becomes dead in a sense, right? But through that, there's a new beginning and a rebirth coming in spring. Always, it doesn't stay in that cycle. There's a new cycle that comes in. So if you keep that in mind and know that, look, whatever may happen here for you that may cause you pain, unpleasantness, don't stay in that mentality. Don't add more self-negative talk. Don't add more pain to the unpleasantness that has already happened for you that you had no control over. Okay? Our thoughts are everything, and you've been learning that. You've been learning that here. And big changes that we want to make in our lives, like this, because I see this as a major, okay, card of you, oh my gosh, coming into like an awakening of yourself here, and of your mental health, and your consciousness, and your awareness, and changing patterns and things from the past that no longer serve you, because you are focused now on creating a better, brighter future for yourself, following a passion here, following a desire of yours. Okay? So please don't beat up yourself. If you make mistakes, I see, or if you're like repeating old things here, old patterns, don't beat yourself up, because things that we want to change, rewiring our brain, our conditioning of the mind, it takes time. It takes time, my loves. It can take up years, right? And we're never fully arrived. They say, when will, it's like, oh, sometimes you think, oh, I've arrived. Like, I've become enlightened, or I know everything, or I feel great, and I know exactly what I need to do, and I'm, here. Later on, you find out that you have not arrived, because we will never truly arrive, not in this 3D plane. We are human. We are living the human experience, but we can go through those levels of growing and evolving, absolutely, and that's what it is. And it's going to take time. Any change that you want to make in your life, right? All this rewiring that you're trying to do, it's going to take time. So you need to be patient and kind with yourself, and understand that the mind likes to keep you safe. And even if safe in the external world means for you repeating the same things that no longer are beneficial for you, the mind doesn't know that. The mind just sees any change that you're trying to make that is not familiar, that you're not familiar with. It sees it as unsafe, right? And that's what keeps us stuck sometimes. So you have to learn to overcome that. Overcome the mind. Overcome the fear of change. Overcome the fear of staying, in the same place. Or the fear of the unknown. That's what I want to say. The fear of the unknown. Okay? Because look, your strength here, your inner strength, your inner wisdom, you have the Ace of Wands, beautiful collective number 1. Wow, look at this Ace of Wands. Full of creativity, of abundance, of, oh my gosh, look, transformation. You have wings here of metaphor, giving birth here. And this one, look, I love this one, full of, so big, full of passion and fire. And her crown, look at her head, all these beautiful trees lighting up. I see, new rewirings, new synapses firing here, full of creativity and inspiration, determination. That is your strength, my lovely. You have to remember this. You have the ability to create whatever you want to create in this universe, in this lifetime. Look, amazing potential. And so much wisdom. See, with these trees, I'm seeing that you're gaining so much wisdom through all of this unpleasantness that you've gone through. Because it is through the unpleasantness that we learn, through the challenges, right? So you have the ability to tap into your ability to be inspired, not only yourself, but to inspire others as well, and to create and be connected here and understand that transformation needs to happen in order to create something new. Okay? And because look, the lessons, the advice here, lessons that you learned this year that you don't want to repeat, you have the Knight of Wands reverse. So maybe it's a lot of self-doubt, not believing in yourself, not believing in your abilities, not having direction, not knowing which path to take here. Procrastinating, perhaps. And we procrastinate because several things, right? And it's going to vary for each and every one of you, but procrastination is due to not wanting to face reality, okay? Not wanting to take charge because we may feel inferior, or we may feel that we lack resources, that we lack knowledge, that we lack skills, that we don't, that we don't have what it takes to make it. It's a lot of self-doubt here. And when we have self-doubt, it's much easier to, put that aside, whatever it is that you want to do, and instead escape through consumption, or through consumption of all kinds. Okay, consumption is just, right, you can be over consuming media, social media, entertainment, of course food, drugs, alcohol, sex. I mean, oh my gosh, there's so many ways, so many things, right, that we are consuming all the time. And we tend to do that because through that consumption, we no longer, we don't have to be thinking about, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And you have this calling, and you need, you're supposed to be doing this. But the self-doubt stops you. The self-doubt, the lack of motivation, and the lack of belief in yourself. Okay, so, and you've seen it. I believe it. I believe that you've seen this in your life, and this is why it's showing up here reverse, to remind you about the times that you realize that sometimes, you have to give up instant gratification and make small sacrifices in order to attain a long-term goal. You've come to understand that, I see. Okay? You're smart. And it's just believing in yourself, doing everything it takes to learn how to best navigate the circumstances to the best of your abilities, the challenges that come. Because look, you also, in this position, in your guidance for the year ahead, I mean, it's a reminder, again, look, telling you the Chariot and a major arcana here. So if you take anything from this reading, I truly believe that understanding this, which I feel like you do understand it in some level because you have this Knight of Wands here reversed, okay? It's going to help you navigate the next year and turn this energy around, okay? And it is of you taking charge of your life, my lovely, with that Chariot being reversed, is the ability to find that inner strength within you, to let no obstacles, no self-doubt, self-limiting beliefs, self-negative talk, to stop you from following your dreams, from following your passion here. You know? Because the Chariot reverse it represents not having willpower, not having discipline, not having direction, you know, very similar to the Knight of Wands here. Okay? So it is about you, my lovely, laser focusing on this, that you want to create this goal of yours, remembering that you do have the ability to manifest it in reality. Because also, remember, even though these cards show up reversed, this energy is available to you and you're able to change them. You're able to change these energies, okay? Nothing is set in stone. And this is why, you know, it's showing this to you. Your energy is showing you this so you can attend to it, so you can change it. You're able to, by remembering, okay, everything that you've been learning, all the knowledge, the wisdom, the inner strength here, the mental strength that you've gained. And remembering that you do have the skills, you do have what it takes here. You have this burning passion, this creativity. And like I said, with this crown, the trees, I feel like you do have the ability to look at things from a wider lens, instead of focusing on a small detail that may be unpleasant, a small detail that may be, you know, causing you to not believe in yourself, or like an obstacle, right? Like a glitch on the road. And that's going to happen no matter where you are in your journey, in the creation, whether you're in the beginning, in the middle, or the end. You're always going to face challenges. That is life. And it's just, how do we interact with those challenges? What do we do with them? Do we put ourselves in a corner here, not believing in ourselves and thinking that we're not gonna make it happen because something went wrong? You know, not having the willpower, the strength here, the discipline to move forward? Or do we see these glitches on the road as opportunities to learn how to do things better? Like the Page of Pentacles, being resourceful, being logic, grounded, knowing that there are obviously going to be little, even or maybe even major, you know, obstacles that may come. But being aware of how you're going to interact with them, and being aware that it's not the end of it all. Okay? It's coming there. Those obstacles, those glitches come there because you still need to learn something. There's something that you need to learn. And I truly believe is this. And why I say this also, let's get to this Star reverse, your main theme. Why I say that is because you are meant to learn from this that you do have the ability to create your future, to create your abundance, to be hopeful, okay? To be hopeful, not hopeless, but to be aligned here with your calling, with your purpose. And with it being reversed, I see the star, that you are a star. Okay, you're meant to shine so bright. You have the ability to be someone that, oh my gosh, can inspire others and bring water to the desert here with your innovations and your inspiration and your passion. And look, and with your discipline, with your willpower and your strength, because you're going to turn this around. And with focus and direction, because you've learned this, you've seen this. But with gentle discipline, yes, discipline that we have to be, we have to bring kindness, softness to our discipline, not be so rigid, because we're going to make mistakes and we may fall off the wagon here and there, of course, but it is how fast do we pick ourselves up and what do we learn from that in order to do it better. Okay, so yeah, don't let any setbacks, obstacles just stop you in your tracks, because look, time is just gonna keep going. And this is not just to make you like scared or paranoid. No, it's for you to take advantage of the energies that are showing up here for you so you can turn it around, right? Let's get you your oracles here to see what advice here to seal this message. But your advice, absolutely, look, you have transcend. Okay, and this has to do with your crown chakra, right? Of how do you see things, because how you see things, that affects you emotionally, physically. And if you're seeing things through a muddy lens, through a filter of past pain, self-doubt and insecurities, of course you're not gonna see the clear picture here. Okay, so I think very important for you to, and also because I see all the stars at chakras, to do some chakra work. Okay, which let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what portal or chakra thank you comes up for you. You have Well of Dreams chakra. Oh, how beautiful. See, your dreams want you as much as you want them, collective number one. And you are able to tap into that beautiful energy once you stop this self-doubt and this, self-limiting beliefs. And instead open up to the possibility that your dreams can come true if you have the inner strength, the willpower, you look at the bigger picture, right? And focus on that and not allowing for anything that comes your way to stop you. Instead, to learn from it, not to be so discouraged here. And we get one. We have talk less, feel more. Okay, the last quarter moon in Pisces. So interesting, right? Talk less, feel more. So connect with your intuition, connect with your emotions, connect with your divine feminine energy. I think that's going to help you tremendously here to understand more the emotions that are driving you behind this, because our thoughts, we're thinking negative thoughts, unpleasantness, that's going to create unpleasant emotions within us, right? And I'm going to get you one last one. I want to get you one of these therapists. I'm feeling really drawn to give you a therapist here for encouragement. Just do your best. It will be enough. Yes. So maybe you're too harsh on yourself when you make a mistake, or or things don't go the way that you want them, and then you get disappointed, and then you have no more inspiration, and you put yourself into this corner here. Okay, so be gentle with yourself and know that change takes time, and obstacles, mishaps will always be there, because that's just life, and it's just how we deal with them what we do with them, you know, what we can learn from them, so we don't have to go through them again. I'm going to put a couple of links on the comments here for motivation, self-discipline, and believing in yourself, because you do have, I'm telling you, you are a star and you have this amazing, remember, this is your inner strength, your wisdom, this ability to create, to be creative, to be fruitful, to be full of passion. And with this trees, I think as well, to tap with your intellect here, okay? Remember your crown chakra, because your dreams want you as much as you want them. All right, my lovely. So those were your messages, and I hope that they have helped. And if they have, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming readings. And like I said in the beginning, I will be doing a detailed 2023 prediction here, so stay tuned for that if you enjoy this. So wishing you all of the best with this. Don't forget, okay, that you have the ability, you have learned so much in the past to turn this around, because I'm beautiful and it's upright, okay? A beautiful new journey is here for you. All right, my lovely? Okay, so wishing you all the best, and may you stay healthy, may you be happy, may you feel love, and I'm sending you lots of love. Bye. Welcome, beautiful collective who chose reading number 2, the Bianco Nero deck, alongside the Rose Quartz. Thank you for being here and sharing your energy and allowing me to do this reading for you. I'm excited to see what the cards have in store for you, and I'm really interested to see why the Rose Quartz was very drawn for this reading. So I'm gonna shuffle here this beautiful Bianco Nero deck with you so I can pick up on your energy. And while I do this, why don't you just take advantage of this moment, this minute, to just be here and be present and in your body. Just breathe. Take a moment to just be in your body, be present, be here, calm, not worry about anything that you have to take care of, or or ruminating about the past or anything like that. Let's just be here with me so I can pick up your energy. So may we please see the sunset, the horizon, the obstacles for next year, the strength, the inner strength, the advice, the lessons that they've learned this year for the collective in this reading, the guidance for the year ahead, and the personal theme, please and thank you. I'm going to do one more shuffle here for you. Can you please see the energy for the collective in this reading? Collective number 2, their sunset, their horizon, their obstacles, their strength, the advice, guidance, and their personal theme for 2023. Please and thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Let's take a look at your sunset, the lessons from the previous year that you've learned. We have the 10 of Cups reverse. Okay. What you can expect next year, what's on your horizon. Ooh, you have the 4 of Wands. Okay. And let's take a look at your obstacle here that you may encounter next year. We have the Emperor. Okay. The Emperor reverse. Okay. I see. Okay. And your strength, your inner wisdom, what you can draw in when these difficulties appear in front of you. You have the Page of Wands reverse. Okay. And let's take a look at your advice, the lessons that you've learned this year that you don't want to repeat. Wow, we have the Death card. Big energies, collective number 2. And your advice, your guidance here for the year ahead. You have the Queen of Cups. You see, no wonder you were drawn to the Rose Quartz. Now I see why I was so drawn to choose the Rose Quartz for this reading. Like, I knew it right away that this reading needed the Rose Quartz, because I see that this reading is a lot to do with connections here and your emotions. Now let's take a look at your personal theme. What will be your personal theme for next year? We have the Queen of Wands. Lovely. All right, let me fix this card so you can look at them really nicely, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have your cards here neatly, let's take a look at your energies. Yeah, so my lovely, if you don't have a rose quartz, I highly recommend that you get one so you can work with it, so it can help you with your emotions, healing, and cleansing any past energy, purifying your heart here, purifying your essence here, okay? Bringing loving kindness, awareness for yourself. Why am I saying all of this? Is because I see that in the last year, either you got out of a very challenging relationship or family dynamic, okay, that was very unpleasant, that was very challenging for you, and I'm sorry, because you know the 10 is the number of excess energy, and being in reverse, I'm seeing that, oh my gosh, like, yeah, you went through a lot of pain, my lovely, and I'm sorry, and I'm sending you a big hug right now. You went through a lot. Someone, or either your family dynamic, okay, was not acting out of their best interest for you, and you have to go through that, and that has taught you so much. Oh my God, has it illuminated your ability to tap into inner strength that you didn't even know you had. Yes. And look what is up ahead for you. You have the 4 of Wands. I see, look, a much more stable foundation, happiness, stability, a balanced relationship. Either, okay, this can mean, of course, it's, you know, it can mean that you're gonna be meeting someone in the next year where you are going to have a very happy relationship with them, even marriage, because the 4 of Wands talks about marriage. Or you are going to reunite here as well, because the 4 of Wands is a card of reunion, okay? So however that resonates with you, okay, it's going to be very pleasant for you. It's going to be very balanced, strong foundation, all right? Because the 4 of Wands, it's all about foundation, having a strong foundation that whatever comes, it doesn't just destroy it, right? It's strong like a tree. It might bend, but it doesn't break, like an oak tree. Yes. So beautiful energy here for you, showing up for the next year. That glimpse of what you can expect is stability, love, happiness, reunion, connection, even marriage for some of you. And now your obstacle, though, look, that is showing up. We have the Emperor reverse. So someone here, someone very with very strong masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a male, but this is what's showing up here, is a very strong masculine energy of someone that is domineering, controlling, that uses their own power for their own benefit. Yeah, okay, so that's, yeah, something. I don't like this. I'm sorry, but I just don't like this energy, okay? I don't like this energy here showing up for you. So, I'm seeing here that maybe for some of you, this Emperor is from the past, from here. Yeah. Okay, so, and like I said, for some of you, I feel like this is a family dynamic. This could be your father figure. It could be for some of you. Or others, it could just be perhaps a relationship that you were in. with. Okay, but this energy is showing up reverse. Is showing up that they're going to be acting selfishly, okay, and controlling and domineering, and want you to, like, they will want to always put themselves first before they put you first, and not in a good way, because you have to put yourself first always, but from a wounded place, okay? From a wounded place. They're acting out of their own wounds here. From the ego, from even narcissistic personality I'm seeing here. Okay, so if you know who that is, now it's showing up here to be aware that they may come cross your path here, come back again, you know, and try to control you, or try to, be domineering over you. So, no, I don't like that. That emperor. Now, your inner strength, though, here, look, your inner strength, your inner wisdom that you can tap into to navigate this person. I'm seeing this because it's a page, it's young energy, and it's reverse. It's for you, my lovely, to get grounded, get present, be here in the now, okay? Not meandering, not feeling like insecure and self-doubt and with no direction, being, you know, your head in the clouds, maybe thinking too much, or being, Instead, you are able to, what you need to do is to ground yourself. Do a lot of grounding, okay? However that may be for you, because there's so many different ways to ground yourself. But whichever way you like to do so, within nature or writing, exercising is a wonderful way to ground yourself. Prayer, meditation, anything that brings you closer to the ground, to Mother Earth, that humbles you, that's gonna ground you. And but you being grounded, you're gonna be able to stand up for yourself and not allow anyone here that wants to come in to tell you what to do here. No, you know, you're able to stand on your own 2 feet here, because look, your main theme is the Queen of Wands. But I'll get to that. But yeah, you're able to stand on your own 2 feet and defend yourself and set boundaries, and, you know, keep whoever this is at bay here. Because the lessons that you've learned from last year, from this year, is a Death card, which is interesting. Wow, really powerful energy I'm seeing. It's like, yeah, you've been learning that there is things in life that you cannot avoid ending. That there's certain things that need to end. As painful as that may be, you've learned that by resisting change only creates more unpleasantness in your life instead of flowing with the change. And that's amazing, collective number 2, that you're able to recognize that. I mean, or okay, well, this is the lessons that you don't want to repeat, though. I'm seeing, okay, this position is the lessons that you don't want to repeat. What you've learned that you don't want to repeat. So I'm seeing that maybe you did resist some change some changes, but eventually you understood that the changes needed to happen. That whatever wanted to fall away, whatever wanted to end, whatever wanted to transform in your life, you had to allow for it to happen. And in the future, right, you have to keep this in mind as well, because you don't want to repeat the same mistakes, right? Is trusting in the universe, trusting in yourself, trusting in your life path, and knowing that it's taking you in the right direction, and allowing for whatever wants to change in your life that is external, that comes your way, to let it happen. Because when we resist, we create friction. And it's much more difficult to navigate life when we're swimming against the waves, and instead of grabbing a surfboard and learning to ride the waves. Much easier to learn to ride the waves than to go against them, right? And it has a lot to do with your emotions here. Look, your advice here, your guidance here for next year. The main thing that you want to focus on that is going to help you tremendously to navigate any challenges, right? This person here that may show up, and anything else in your life that may show up, because the challenges are always going to be there. Challenges are always going to come. It is the salt of life, right? So in order to navigate those challenges in your life, those obstacles with more ease, with more understanding, without it absolutely disrupting your energy, is to learn to connect with your emotions, to balance your emotions, to attend to your heart, my lovely. This is why you were drawn to the rose quartz, because the rose quartz is all about healing, self-love, and acceptance. And this is the major thing for you next year, is for you to put yourself in a place where you are on your you and you, okay? And you're able to accept and honor your feelings no matter what they are. Look, when it comes to feelings, there is no shouldn't, I shouldn't. All feelings are valid. I love that quote from Mr. Rogers. He says that there's no thing as I shouldn't feel or shouldn't have, because feelings are all valid. Feelings, emotions are messengers to be met with kindness and acceptance and forgiveness, regardless whether they are unpleasant feelings of pain, of sorrow, of judgment, of envy, of jealousy, of resentment, of unforgiving. It doesn't matter, okay? And it doesn't make you a bad person if you feel those feelings. No, it's those feelings are trying to teach you something about yourself. They're trying to point the light on something that is affecting your energy that you need to address, that you need to accept, that you need to let it flow through you so you can transmute that energy. Okay, so your biggest advice, okay, it is to be connected with yourself, with your intuition, with your beautiful divine feminine energy, regardless whether you identify as a male or a female. We all have the divine feminine and divine masculine within us, and this is a very strong message here for you to connect with your divine feminine energy, to follow your heart, to be kind, to be nourishing, to be gentle, to be loving, to be accepting of whatever comes up within you, okay? And just allowing it to be. You don't have to act on emotions. See, that's where your emotional intelligence comes in. Now we'll put a link for you in regards of emotional intelligence, okay, that you may check out, that I think that will help you tremendously. Yeah, because once we learn to control our emotions and not be swept by them, we're able to make better decisions in our life. Then no longer clouded, and no longer are we at the mercy of others, okay? Because we're able to stand on our own 2 feet and be confident, right? And set those boundaries, because you learn that, look, people make mistakes. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. We are fallible creatures, and we're going to make mistakes, and it is through mistakes that we learn, we grow, and evolve, okay? And whoever this is that you know may show up here, or in your past as well, okay? Your past, or whoever hurt you and it was, not good to you, they were there, they were put there for you, so you can learn to look at yourself and heal whatever past trauma, whatever past wounds that are still affecting you in the present moment. Relationships come into our life to show us who we are, to show us what we need to heal, what we need to change, to show us our triggers so we can evolve and grow. It is through relationships that we learn. And people come into our lifetime either for a reason, for a season, or a lifetime. I'm sorry, people come into our lives, right? For a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And when we understand that, we know that every relationship we come across with, we are meant to learn something about ourselves through them. Okay? Because look, your personal theme. Look at you, my lovely. You have that Queen of Wands. Beautiful energy. I mean, not only external, but internal. Oh my gosh, you're showing me such a... I love your energy, collective number 2. I really do. I sense this beautiful, beautiful, nourishing, loving, kind, charismatic, full of passion and joy. And you're like a magnet to other people. You attract people in your life because everyone wants a piece of you. Okay? That is you, my lovely. You have that energy within you. And this is your personal theme. And look, and the Queen of Wands is all about being authentic to yourself, finding who you truly are and following that path, following that passion, that journey, following your convictions, being confident in yourself, knowing who you are and what you bring into the table. Because you bring a lot to the table. Creativity, passion, drive, intelligence, sensuality, fertility, oh my gosh, yeah, joy, happiness, intuition, and of course, a strong, amazing inner strength and resilience here that is showing up for you. Okay, my love. So, back to this Queen of Cups, I want to tell you, I just want to tell you one more thing, that look, read, listen to podcasts, connect with people that are more emotionally mature. If you need to make an appointment with a therapist, with a mental health therapist, there's no shame in that. I highly recommend it. Or look videos online to teach you about your emotions so you can really harness that. All right? You can harness your own power, your inner strength of understanding your emotion and not being swept by them. So when someone else comes into your life and wants to manipulate you or control you in any way or make you, question yourself, you won't fall into that trap because you know who you are. Okay. Now let me get you a couple of oracles here to close your reading. But look, your future, it looks very bright and beautiful. And just remember, your inner strength is of learning from the past, learning from your mistakes, and being grounded. Yes, also that, very important, like I said. Look, oh my gosh, you have abundance. How lovely. It's changing your mentality, and this is connected with your sacral chakra too, which is a strength of the Queen of Wands, of self-worth and creativity, fertility, sensuality, right? This is for you, right? Showing up here for you, that you have to change your mentality from lack to abundance, because you have the ability to create so much abundance in your life in every aspect, in your relationships, in your career, in your own personal development. Okay? Do some sacral chakra work, I recommend, and some heart chakra as well, to clear these energies and transmute them. Oh my gosh, look, regeneration, yes, healing. You need healing, my lovely. This is again why you have this rose quartz. Maybe if you're into it, you feel drawn to even some spiritual work like Reiki, right? Can help you too. If you're into cleanses, any crystal healing, anything like that. Also, oh my gosh, look, you had the full moon in Leo. Go wild. And this is, of course, Leo energy here. Telling you, you have amazing, beautiful energy. So don't let anyone come here and stop you from it. Which I want to get you one of these messages of love, okay? Because your reading is about connections and yourself. Connection with yourself and connection with others. So let's see here. I mean, we kind of have an oracle for the beautiful collective in reading number 2 for the guidance. Thank you. This is magical. Look, collective number 2. Are you seeing this? You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. How beautiful. Love it, love it, love it so much. See? We have to change the mentality of scarcity, not having this, which is okay because maybe you were conditioned to think that way for so long due to this family dynamic or a connection that you were involved with for a very long time, okay? It's normal. But now it's time to break those patterns, my love. Regenerate. This portal is available to you. This is a portal card available to connect with this energy, okay? This portal of regeneration. Through meditation, through crystal work, through even dreams, okay? Baths, connecting with Mother Earth, all of that is going to help you to attract even more of this abundance that is coming your way. And believing in yourself, my lovely, believing in yourself, okay? So, and you know what? Let me get you a therapist. I want to get you a therapist too. This is so cute and they're inspiring and motivating. Oh, 2. Let's get this one. You are capable. You can do this. Yes. See? You are capable. You can do this. Absolutely. Look, with this porcupine, I'm seeing that, yes, you need to learn to set your boundaries, my love. Set your boundaries. Once you get a hold of your emotions, learn to work with your emotions and ground yourself and believe in your abilities and your talents and your skills. And when you bring into the table, right, is you're creating a shield for yourself that where you're going to be protected, and no matter who comes in your path, instead, whatever they want to do to you that is unpleasantness, they're going to get it back. And I'm not saying in a vengeful way, because I don't have those, it's not good to have those negative feelings, because that's just like wanting to give poison to somebody but you drinking it yourself. So no, not that. But it's just karma. It's just justice, It's the way of life. What you put out in the universe, you get back. All right, my love? So absolutely love this message for you, and I truly hope that this has inspired you and has motivated you, okay? And to believe in yourself and trust in yourself here for your future, so you can make better choices and align yourself here now, so the next year can be absolutely this for you, okay? Abundance and happiness and stability and emotional healthy sense of being. Yes. So love this for you, and if you enjoyed it and if you did help you in any way, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming readings. Like I said, I am going to be doing a detailed 2023 predictions for you. So if you like this and it resonated with you, subscribe so you don't miss that. All right, my love. So wishing you all of the best, and may you stay healthy. May you feel love. Feel love. May you stay healthy. May you be happy, and may you feel love. And I'm sending you lots of love. Bye. Welcome, beautiful collective, who chose reading number 1, the classic Rider-Waite deck, alongside the beautiful clear Quartz. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me to do these readings for you. And while I shuffle this deck to pick up on your energies, why don't you take this moment to just be present and be here? Take advantage of just this 1 minute to just exist and not worry about the past, the future. Instead, just be here. Enjoy your minute of peace and tranquility while I shuffle this for you. And let's take a look here, please, my universe. Can you show us the sunset? Okay, that was really fast. All right, the sunset, the horizon, the obstacles, the strength, the advice, the guidance, and the personal theme for the collective in this reading, collective number 3. Please and thank you. What is happening here for the collective in reading number 3? What's in their sun? Okay, we already got the sunset. What's in their horizon? What's their obstacle they can expect next year? What's their strength, their inner? Okay, thank you. Their inner strength. What's the advice, the lessons they've learned that I want to repeat this year? What is the guidance? And what is their personal theme? Please and thank you. Right, let's see. So we got 2 cards already here for you. Let's take a look at your sunset lessons from the previous year that you learned. Wow, the Hermit. Wow, this is like you definitely learn major things from last. This is the energy of the previous year, right? That carry over to this year. A lot of inner introspection and diving deep, solitude as well. Wow, powerful. Now let's take a look at your horizon, what you can expect next year. We have the 7 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, don't worry about it being reverse. Now let's take a look at your obstacle. Yes, what you can expect next year. What obstacle may show up? The High Priestess. Wow, okay. And what is your inner strength? The wisdom you can tap into to navigate any challenges. Incredible. The Ace of Swords. Okay. And what is your guidance? Your advice, the lessons that you've learned this year that you don't want to repeat. The 9 of Cups reverse. Okay. And what is the guidance for the year ahead? What is the guidance? You have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay. Timing. I'm seeing a lot to do with timing here, collective number 3. Something to do with timing here. Very, very clear. Okay. And your personal theme. What will be your personal theme? The King of Wands. Wow. All right. Let me fix these cards for you so we can look at them nicely and clearly, and I'll be right back. Okay. Now that we have your cards nicely laid out, I want to tell you, my beautiful collective number 3, that your energy, oh my gosh, is so powerful. Why you were so attracted to this clear quartz, because the clear quartz, it's like the one wonder. Okay, so if you don't have any crystals and you just get a clear quartz, that's all you need, because the clear quartz is the most easy conductor of energies, the best conductor of energies. It will pick up in whatever energy that you want. You can program it. So if you want healing, if you want manifesting, if you want transmutation, whatever you want, the clear quartz is able to provide for you, because it's a conductor of energy, of all energies, Not only does it help you with mental clarity, with clearing, but with whatever it is that you desire. And I'm telling you this is because you, my lovely, you have the ability to create whatever you want in this universe, in this lifetime. You have a very powerful energy. Because look, this is from the last year, have been doing a lot of inner work. You've been working on yourself. You've been looking at the past, looking at the way that you have the choices and the way that you've behaved, the way that you interact with others and with yourself, and everything that has led you to the present moment. And by doing so, you've been gaining so much wisdom. You've been gaining so much inner awareness, and through that is like your light, you're shining the light here to your soul, to the past, to everything. And from that light, you're able to also shine it to others. You are able to be a guide for others. You see how you have a 1 here, a 1 here, and a 1 here? You see that? Because this is absolutely you, beautiful collective number 3, being someone, oh my gosh, with direction. You have purpose, you have clarity, you know what you want. And I love that. So bravo to you for doing all the inner work that you've been doing in the past. And it hasn't been easy. No. And you've been alone for quite some time as well, in solitude, doing the work, because that's what it requires. You know, if we really want to learn about ourselves and know who we are, sometimes we need to retreat for some time in order to dive deep into our soul, right? And you know, and sometimes, yeah, we need to be separated from the external, separated from other connections, separated from the busyness, from the mass consciousness. And I see that, you know, yeah, you've also been quite alone for some time here in solitude, but you've been learning a lot. Oh my gosh, have you been learning? And this is from the past year, so you've carried this energy to this year as well. So a lot of learning, a lot of inner self-awareness, and finding here your light, your inner light. I love that. Now, what's in the horizon here for you coming up? You have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so what this is highlighting is that whatever you've been working on, that you've been putting work on here, it just needs more time. Okay, it's something you're brewing, something you're working on here. I don't know. It could be your career. It could be, I don't know about connections. I don't really see this as connections, but maybe your health and your career, your finances. Yeah, because you know your main theme, you have the King of Wands, which is the entrepreneur of the tarot deck. So yeah, maybe it has to do with your career. Like, you've done a lot of work, collective number 3. You've done a lot of work. You've put a lot of work in something here, and you've been waiting for it to give you back, you know, to give you the fruits of your labor. But it's taking longer. It's taking longer than you expected. And I know that maybe you don't like to hear this. I mean, who doesn't, you know, we don't like to hear, oh man, you know, like what we really want is not happening yet. But trust me that everything happens at its own divine timing. There's a reason why this is not happening for you as fast as you want it. Okay, there's always a reason behind it. Whether we have to go through different other lessons in our life to learn, so we can be at a better place when whatever it is that we want to manifest comes for us, we are ready, we are grounded, and nothing will sway us, right? Or maybe you need to learn more skills. You know, it's gonna vary. Trust me, it's gonna vary. Whatever the reason is why this is taking longer than you expected, allow it to be. Don't get so frustrated and impatient here, because the Seven of Pentacles talks about impatience and not being grounded, you know, and yeah, not allocating also finances accordingly. But I don't see that for you. I just see this as impatient and feeling like maybe all your efforts that you've been putting in are not paying off. But they are going to pay off. They will. It's just not the right time, because also you have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, which is the energy, and this is your guidance for the year. Okay, your guidance for the year is to release the necessity to control things, because the Wheel of Fortune is a card of external circumstances, of the energies around you, of the universe doing what it does, right? Mother Earth, nature, things that we cannot control, our destiny, our life path, however you want to see it. That is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune goes in cycles. It never stays put. Nothing in this world stays put. Remember, everything is perpetually moving, just like the earth is always rotating. We never stop, right? Nature never stops. Everything, breathing, well, we can stop breathing. If we stop breathing, that means that we leave this body, right? It's an end. But everything is always constantly moving. The universe, the stars, the cosmos, the planets, dark matter, everything, you know, in space is always moving. Everything is always moving. So this is very important for you to keep in mind, that whatever it is, okay, that you want, that you're waiting on to give you back, it's taking its time, because it's on its own divine timing. But it's not just gonna stay there, okay? It's going to turn around for you. Very, very, very strong message for you, not to be so discouraged, and most importantly, to learn to release control. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, it reverse is a gentle reminder from the universe to tell you that not everything is in your hands. You have to release control. You have to trust and release control. There are things, external circumstances and people, that we cannot control. Two things, right? People and external circumstances. We can never control that. And wanting to just creates more anxiety, worries for us, and unpleasantness. Okay? So it's learning to trust and let go. And know that you've done the work. So it will pay off at its own divine timing, okay? But I skipped. The next one was, I was going to show you your obstacle. But I just really wanted to tell you this because it's about timing here. All about timing. And releasing control, being patient. Now, your obstacle, you have the High Priestess. Which is interesting. For it to be the obstacle. So this can either be someone in your life coming in, for some of you, okay, that may be withholding information from you, because the High Priestess, they possess higher knowledge. They know the secrets of life, right? They're connected with source, with their intuition. So I'm seeing for some of you, I don't know, I feel like this is someone in your life that may be holding information from you. Or someone that is going to, let me get a clarifier for this. I didn't get clarifiers for any of the readings, but I'm very interested to see what this High Priestess, why is this the obstacle? Can you please show me why is the High Priestess the obstacle here for collective number 3? What is the High Priestess? Thank you. Anything else? No, okay. Let's see here. What is this High Priestess about? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. And look, now you have 3 nines in your spread, which nines represent near the end of a cycle. You're at the last stretch. And nines are also a strong spiritual numbers as well, of awakening and of service to humanity. If you've been seeing nines, this is a confirmation. But I'm seeing here, okay, the High Priestess. So it is a connection, because we have the Six of Pentacles here, which is give and take, a relationship of give and take. And with the Nine of Pentacles, it's your independence here. So how is this an obstacle? I'm seeing that perhaps okay. So perhaps someone will show up, will come in here, perhaps wanting to share their knowledge with you in regards to whatever it is, like maybe work, or your career, or your personal life. No, I don't see it. This is very much so of your career here. So in regards of your career. But these are upright cards. See, I'm still like baffled by this. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna pretend to tell you that I know, because I don't know. I am really a bit confused with this High Priestess being your obstacle. I just feel like this is an energy, maybe it doesn't want to be shown, but it has to do with the connection and your independence, okay? How is that an obstacle? Maybe you are not oh, maybe you doubt this person, or you don't trust this person, or she or he, I don't know, it could be he. You don't trust this person because they're not revealing all of the facts or the information up front for you, and they're keeping secrets, they're keeping knowledge hidden from you. So maybe it is not to be thwarted by it. I mean, I don't know. Gosh, this is never, to be honest with you, I haven't had this blockage happen to me while doing a reading. This is very, very interesting. I just feel this really like a block energy here. Please, can you please show me what is the advice here with this High Priestess, please? Judgment card, reverse. So again, look, the idea of things being hidden, being in the darkness. So maybe I'm gonna say to you, it is to inform yourself, learn, study, whatever it is that you are having, doubts about in regards of this that you want to manifest. Perhaps you just need, the advice for you is to learn, to see, more information about it, the missing information, the missing pieces. And also, I'm tempted to tell you that be wary of any connections in the future that come. But because it is upright, it's what's really puzzling to me. Because it's upright. I'm seeing like this is not a really negative energy, but it's more of like, secret, something. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend that I know, but that is all I can tell you, is that perhaps for you to learn more, okay, to study, to learn whatever it is that you need to learn here, that in regards of your career, whatever you're creating, to not let your lack of knowledge to stop you, okay? And if this is someone coming in, just be wary of people that are keeping secrets from you, okay? Now, your inner strength, your wisdom here. You have the Ace of Swords, the ability to see through things, to be grounded, to be able to see the two sides of a coin here, because the sword represents, the sword is a double-edged sword, right? If there's a shadow and there's a light, you can use it to create or you can use it to destroy. It's up to you. And it's all about your mentality, right? Your crown, how you think, how you perceive. That is your strength. That is going to help you to get through. When you feel doubtful and impatient, grounding yourself and thinking logically and broadening your lens and looking at the bigger picture, that's what's going to help you to get through it. And your lessons that you learn from this year, you have disappointment, you have wishes not coming true, and wanting things to be one way but they haven't, and perhaps you've learned that holding on too much or desiring something so strongly that it's not happening only creates more unpleasantness for you, right? And it only puts you in a situation, in a place in your life where you feel left out and you feel like you're not receiving the things that you want in this lifetime. It's a sense of hopelessness and just, letting the challenges that come into our life to just really like swept you and put you in a mentality of unhappiness and unfulfillment and feeling like, sad because your dreams are not coming true. That is something that you don't want to repeat next year, okay? Okay, this is the advice here of the lesson that you have been learning this year, is not to repeat this mentality of, if something doesn't go the way that you want it to, or doesn't happen as fast as you want it to, not to allow it to completely put you down and destroy that passion, that direction, that drive, that mental clarity that you have here, okay, to continue going in your journey. Because mishaps, delays are always gonna happen, right? I think I already went on and around about the cycles of life, going up, going always, being perpetually moving. Because you have your theme. Look, for the year, you have the King of Wands, someone that is an entrepreneur, someone that goes through that fire with the salamander. Look, goes through the fire and comes out on top, because they know that they have their laser focus view on their goals, on what it is, their vision that they want, and they don't let anything stop them. They continue going forward. They're determined. They're full of drive, passion, creativity, strength, inner strength to do what you are meant to be doing, regardless of how you feel at times, to push yourself through in order to attain the rewards, the fruit of your labor. And you have that. That's your theme. You being a King of Wands, being a leader, being really connected with your self-worth, okay? With your passion, with your solar plexus fully activated. Meaning that you have learned to set boundaries, you have learned to take action when you need to, you have learned to stand up for yourself, right? So, yeah. Beautiful. I mean, overall, this is a beautiful energy that you're showing, okay, collective? Don't be discouraged by how long it's taking. Don't repeat the same mistakes from this year of being discouraged and being down and not believing in yourself and not believing that you're not going to, that your work is not paying off, because it's paying off. Look, even though they're reversed, the energy is available to you. It just means that you need to change your mentality, shift your thoughts, because it is through our thoughts that we create our own reality, right? So let me get you your oracles here. And I apologize that I didn't give you much more information on this High Priestess, but like I said, I don't like to be fake and pretend that I know, okay? I just know that I sense this really big, there's like a blockage here. I don't know what that is. Best thing I can tell you is that, yes, inform yourself, learn, and don't trust blindly also. Okay. Oh, we have here manifest. Beautiful. See, your solar plexus. Connect with your divine masculine energy to be fully aligned with your courage, your ability to continue going regardless of the mishaps and the delays, right? And being able to persevere so you can receive the fruits of your labor, because you're like very close to it. Remember I said this 9s? You're very close to it. You're like there. So don't give up. If you give up now, all the work that you've been putting in, it's just not, you're not gonna be able to reap the benefit, the fruits of your labor. Work with your solar plexus chakra. It's gonna help you a lot. Full moon in Virgo, take inspired action. Look, again, your solar plexus, believing in yourself, having confidence, going for it, regardless of what others say, regardless of things not fully panning the way that you want them. Continue going, because this is your calling. Look, this is your calling. You've been learning so much. You are able to create and manifest this into reality that you are doing, because you have put the work in. And it's just a matter of patience, okay? patience and understanding whatever it is that you are meant to be learning right now, because there's something that you're meant to be learning in this time, in this meantime, that you are not receiving this rewards yet. Sacral chakra too, I recommend that you work with your sacral chakra, so you can be self-confident, like the, oh, that's a lie, like the King of Wands, confident in yourself. Thank you. Confident in your abilities. You have regeneration. What was it? The last pile got this one too. Regeneration, healing, a portal of healing, a portal of renewal here for you. And with this yellow, I'm seeing absolutely maybe healing your divine masculine energy, perhaps for you. That might help you tremendously by healing your divine masculine energy to be confident and assertive, and don't let anything that comes your way stop you from fulfilling your dreams. And let me get you one last oracle here from the therapist, so you can get a nice message here of encouragement for you, my lovely. So, oh, the cards just wants to come up for you. And you know what? I'm feeling this one here. Oh, yes, look. It's all going to work out fine. Yes, collective number 3. It's all going to work out fine, okay? Trust, believe in your abilities and your hard work that you've put in, all the inner work that you've been doing. Oh my God, believe in yourself. You're a King of Wands. You're someone, you're a leader. You have the ability. Remember your inner strength, your ability to see things clearly, logically, and not be swept by your emotions or any setbacks, any delays. Don't repeat the same mistakes from this year of feeling hopeless, of feeling unmotivated, and feeling like, angry with the world because you're not getting the results that you want right now, okay? Because it's all going to work out fine for you, my lovely. Take inspired action instead of feeling like this or being impatient, right? Take inspired action. Learn. Maybe that's what I said. Maybe learn. There's something. Maybe you need to learn something here. And heal your masculine energy. I'm seeing here very much so, because that's going to help you with your self-confidence and your drive and your ability to push forth regardless of what happens here, because you are laser focused in your vision. And that's the difference between people that make it and don't, right? People that are following a big dream, a big vision, because it is really big for you. You are an entrepreneur here, okay? And you have the Wheel of Fortune, but it's the energy, you have right now that the timing is not right. It's just saying that the timing is not right. That it's going to take a little bit of time. And your advice, this is your guidance for the year, is to learn to release control and allow things to unfold on its own divine timing, because it's all going to work out fine. All right, my beautiful collective. So those were your messages, and I really hope that they have helped. And I hope that you do some of this sacral work, sacral chakra as well, but your solar plexus, all right? And wishing you all of the best with this. And if you enjoyed it and if it helped you in any way, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming readings. I am doing a detailed 2023 reading as well. So if you enjoy this and if you resonated with you, do stay tuned for that. All right, it's coming up next week. No, actually, I'm not sure. Okay, we'll see, because it depends of how I go by my intuition. But I am uploading another reading shortly here, because I uploading 3 readings per week. So yeah, if it's not this upcoming reading, it will be the following week reading. Okay, so yeah, wishing you all of the best with this, and may you stay healthy, may you may you be happy, and may you feel love. And I'm sending you lots of love. Bye. Welcome, beautiful collective, who chose reading number 4, this lovely Teddy Tarot deck alongside the purple fluorite. Thank you so much for being here and allowing me to do this reading for you. And I'm very curious to see what's going to be this reading about, because all previous 3 readings were very different. And you know, you were drawn to this really cute deck. So I'm excited to see what is in store for you. So while I shuffle this deck here, my lovely, for you with intention to pick up your energy, why don't you just take this moment to breathe in and be here, be present, calm your mind, bring your mind here to the present. You know, don't ruminate on the past or fantasize about the future. No need to worry. Take advantage of this 1 minute to just be. Take it as a break that you deserve, a mental break. All right, while I pick up on your energy. Now let's take a look here, please, for the collective in reading number 4. May we kindly see their sunset, their horizon, the obstacle they can expect, their strength, their inner wisdom. Ooh, a lot of wisdom apparently. Their inner wisdom, the advice, the lessons they've learned this year that they don't want to repeat, the guidance for the year ahead, and their personal theme. Please and thank you. We kindly see these energies for the collective in this reading. Okay, we have a lot of cards wanting to, okay, jump up. All right, let's do this here. Let's take a look what's coming up here. So first we got your sunset. Let's take a look at your sunset. So this is lessons from the previous year. Oh boy. And lessons are they, right? We have the 10 of Swords here. Okay, and in your horizon, let's take a look at what you can expect next year. Ooh, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. Now in your obstacle, what you can expect next year. We have the 9 of Swords. Okay, your inner strength. How can you navigate this challenge? Wow. Your inner strength. And look at, this is the moon, but this wolf, right? He's like full of strength here. Harnessing the power of the moon. I'm seeing this as harnessing the power of the moon. And you know, I love this little Teddy Tarot deck. It's fun, but it's also like, you know, it's also poignant with its descriptions. So I love that. Okay, so that's your inner strength. Now, what is the advice? The lessons that you've learned this year that you don't want to repeat next year. 5 of Swords reverse. Okay, very clear here. Message. My lovely collective number 4. And look, we have swords, swords, swords. All about your mental activity, your thoughts, the way you think, the way you perceive things. What is your advice? What is the guidance? What is the guidance for next year? You have the Death card. Wow, okay. And your personal theme, the King of Swords reverse. What did I tell you? You have all swords here for the most part. You have 1 pentacle, all swords, 2 major arcanas here actually. The Death card and the Moon. Okay, so don't be discouraged that your main theme is the King of Swords reverse. All right, my love, we're gonna get to it. Look at the bottom of the deck. You have the 5 of Wands. Blind competition here from the Eagle. I'm seeing. Okay, so let me see here. So in the past, the lessons that you have in your sunset, lessons from the previous year, you've been, oh my gosh, you have gone through some very difficult challenges in your life, very painful. And I'm sorry, beautiful collective, you know, if that is resonating with you. And this is from the previous year that carry over to this year. Okay, and it is, maybe people were not fair to you, you were hurt by others, you know, and also hurt by the situations, just external situations that have happened in your life here. But the sun is coming up. the sun is coming up. That's the beautiful thing about the Ten of Swords. And this is what you've been learning about. You've been learning painful lessons, life lessons, lessons that you were meant to learn in this timeline to align you with your life path. And this is why also I think you were drawn to the fluorite, because the fluorite, it's a wonderful crystal to work with when you want clarity of vision, your third eye, right? You can also use it for your crown chakra as well. But third eye, your vision here. And yeah, so you learn a lot from past pain, I see. Look, in the future, you have the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning. And the aces are amazing. Look at this Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles the aces are acorns. I think of them as acorns, especially this Ace of Pentacles, being an acorn, being a really small seed that grows into this humongous, beautiful, strong, oh my gosh, right? Strong, resilient oak tree that doesn't break. Whether a storm comes or the wind, may shake and may ruffle the feathers, the leaves, but it won't break, right? And that's what the Ace of Pentacles represents. Is the ability of you, okay, receiving, grabbing an opportunity the universe is aligning for you next year, that it's going to hand to you, that it's going to take from you time to, like a tree, right? To nurture, to feed, to work with. But it's gonna give you, oh my gosh, so much. Collective number 3, amazing abundance. Physical health as well. I'm seeing physical health and material abundance. Absolutely. That's coming for you the next year. Look, beautiful energy. But the obstacle is you worrying, your anxieties, being stuck in repeating negative thoughts, creating, I feel like you're like anxious about the future and you have like a lot of anxiety about it. But worrying about the future doesn't make any difference. It's not going to change the future, right? It's not going to make it better. It's just going to create more misalignment in you, physically, emotionally, mentally, because our bodies are connected with our mind, right? They're symbiotic. So if you're thinking negative thoughts and you're repeating pleasantness and you're worrying, you're anxious, and you're just having this, anxiety, then you're putting your body into a stress mode, in survival mode, right? Your nervous system's now in survival mode. And when it's in survival mode, you cannot see clearly. And you're not able to make sound choices for yourself, because then you are acting out of fear for yourself, right? So I'm saying that I think, it would be very beneficial for you to work with your root chakra, to be grounded so you can feel safe and to know that you no longer have to be living out of the survival mode. So that's your big challenge, is you, my lovely, being overly anxious, overly worried, letting your mind play tricks on you and your inner strength. Yes, you have the moon. And like I said, it's like this teddy is just like full of energy. So I'm seeing this as you harnessing your inner wild. Yes, harnessing that inner wilderness within you to not be afraid and not be so insecure and doubtful, but instead to be confident in yourself, to be confident in your abilities, and to fight for yourself, to fight for what you want in this lifetime, instead of just being worrying, in the nighttime, perhaps before you go to bed, you're like so anxious and worrying, you don't know what to do. Instead of that mentality, it's like, no, I'm going to harness my inner strength within me, my wild, that energy of like, I don't care what other people say. If I'm not gonna make it, or this is too big of a dream, or too big of a vision that I have, or that I don't have the talents, or I don't have the skills, or who am I to think that I'm able to create this? I don't care what people say. I'm gonna follow my dream. I'm gonna follow my vision, you know? And having that mentality, that assertion, and following your, because you're following your intuition. Yes, following that intuition truly. That's your inner strength right there, okay? And perhaps also because you have it in your strength, I recommend that you absolutely work with the energy of the lovely moon, okay? When it's new moons and full moons, right? Work with those energies. The new moons for new beginnings, planting seeds, right? Planning, and your full moons of manifestation, of seeing what you have planted and grown, and of release and healing. Look it up. Look up all, learn about the moon cycles. That's going to help you tremendously, I see, because that's your strength. You're able to work with the beautiful energy of the moon. Now, your advice here of what lessons you've learned this year that you don't want to repeat. And it's very aligned, so look, with your past and your obstacle here that may show up. Again, all about your mind. And this is you here with it being reversed. It's like acting out of impulsivity. But you know what? No, this is more of you. Yes, acting out of impulsivity. But what I want to say is, when the Five of Swords shows up reverse, is a acknowledging of wanting to do things differently, and you are retrospecting on your actions and how your actions affect others. So there may be feelings of reconciliation and feelings of wanting to let go. Letting go of shame, of guilt, of remorse. So maybe perhaps, it's maybe you did act out of impulse here this past year, and it's normal to be impulsive. That is in our nature. But if we learn to control our emotions and our thoughts, then we're able to not be so reactive and be responsive instead of react, right? So highly recommend that you do some work with your grounding of your mind and being here, and working with any past pain here, healing that, so you don't act out of impulse, and instead of responding, of presence, of awareness, of consciousness, being here, being in the present. That's going to help you. I think that's like your biggest message, is to learn to be here in the present instead of ruminating about the past or fantasizing about the future. Because when you're ruminating about the past, you're most likely feeling pain and suffering. And when you're ruminating, fantasizing about the future, you're creating anxieties and worries and fear because of the unknown, right? So in the past is pain, in the future is anxieties and worries. And it's just all here, showing up here for you, okay? So instead, it is to be grounded, to be here in the present, in the now. That's how you are not going to miss this opportunity, okay? And this is a lesson that you've been learning, I'm seeing. Also, so it's going to help you not to react, but to respond instead. And your biggest guidance here, guidance for the year ahead, is the Death card. So things that want to end in your life, right? Like these painful chapters, you just have to allow for them to end. Not resist change. Not resist any change that wants to come your way, because it's going to be for your higher good. Where there's an ending, there's a beginning. The Death card talks about something that just needs to be done with, that no longer serves you, that already served its purpose. It did serve you at one point, but now it's no longer useful to you. You have outgrown this. You're ready for a different level of energy in your life and of being aligned. Okay, so you need to allow for things to end that are no longer aligned with your current self. Your biggest and your theme, yes, we do have this King of Swords being reversed, but look, just because it's reversed doesn't mean that the energy is not available to you. And this is why I feel in a sense with all this swords here with the mind, that you do have a very strong mind. You have a powerful mind. You're someone that likes to dig deep and understand things, right? But because your mind is overwhelmed with past closures that were painful to you, past circumstances of the past, right, that hurt you, and it's normal. Okay, my love, please do not beat up yourself for this, because it is normal for us to carry on. If we've been suffering for so long and we are trying to make changes in our life, it's so easy to carry that pain into the future if we don't address it, if we don't allow it to unfold, if we don't recognize it, if we don't give it the attention, the acceptance, the loving kindness and forgiveness that we need to give ourselves for our mistakes, because we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. We are fallible creatures. We will always make mistakes, because it is from the mistakes that we learn and we grow. How are we going to learn and grow if we don't make mistakes, right? So these mistakes, okay, are opportunities for you to learn, to grow, to evolve, to harness your inner wisdom. And with the king being, oh my gosh, do you see this, how it matches? Isn't that crazy? I didn't notice that. With the king, your theme being the King of Swords reverse, I am seeing that it is mental blockages, mental confusion, aggression. The King of Swords can be someone very controlling, domineering, and aggressive, selfish, cruel, disconnected, and detached. Maybe you need to connect with your emotions more. That's why you have the moon here in your strength, because also the moon, illuminates, right, our intuition and our deep emotions. The moon, because the moon has an effect on water, and we are I believe at 90%, I think, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong, but I do think we're 90%, we're either 80 or 90% water, okay? So we are mostly water, our bodies. So the moon does have an effect on us and in our emotions. So maybe it is here very beneficial for you to connect with your emotions and not detach so much and be harsh with yourself. Be someone that is very critical, self-critical, and analytical and judgmental, because oh my gosh, the King of Swords reverse can be someone very judgmental, that is no longer guided by their vision and honesty and integrity, right? But instead of they acting out of fear, they're acting out of insecurities, of confusion. Okay, so working with your mind is going to be key for you for the following year. And connecting with your emotions here as well. And just because this King of Swords is reverse, representing, your main theme for the next year, doesn't mean that has to be it. Now that you are aware, now that you know, you're able to change this. Change it. Turn it around. How? How can you change that? All about your thoughts. Questioning your thoughts, my beautiful collective number 4. I'm going to put a link on the comments for you specifically, okay, to learn to work with your thoughts. I absolutely love Byron Katie, and she always says, okay, when a thought comes into your mind, the best thing to do is to question that thought. if it's an unpleasant thought, like for example, if you're saying negative things to yourself, like I'm no good, is that true? You ask yourself, is that true? Is it completely, is it absolute? Is it an absolute truth that you are no good? Are you really no good? I doubt that. You are going to be good at different things in your life, right? There's going to be different things that you're really good at, and there's different things that you don't know, because it's just that we cannot know everything. And there's different things that you are learning and you're growing in, okay? That's life. That's the process of life. And you have to question those thoughts and say, is it true? Is it absolutely true? Because sometimes, our mind just plays tricks on us, and it just focuses on the negative. Because the mind wants to keep us safe. That's the job of the mind, keeping us safe. And if keeping us safe means keeping us in our comfort zone, because it's what it's known, even if that comfort zone causes us pain, right? If that comfort zone causes us to be reactive, the mind will still draw you to those energies, because it's what you know, what you're familiar with. Anything that is unfamiliar, the mind sees as unsafe. Okay, so questioning your thoughts is a big advice here for you, collective, and allowing for things to end if they need to end, right? Wow, this is an interesting representation. Look, you have like the blood moon there as well. So I'm seeing like, yeah, maybe some big change wants to happen for you, collective, okay? And you need to allow it for it, so you can make room to receive the blessings that are coming for you, so you don't miss it, so you can grab it. Look, you're connected here, and let's look at, look, the only way to receive these blessings is for you to, yes, turn it around and be confident in yourself, be clear-minded, be clear-headed, following your vision, not being judgmental and harsh to yourself with that negative talk towards others here, being judgmental of any sort, right? That's how you're going to align yourself to receive the blessings that the universe wants to give to you. And harness that inner wild within you to stand up and believe in yourself and not give up and fight that monkey mind. It's the monkey mind. We all have it. We have what Whitman says. Do I contradict myself? Very well, I do, because I contain a multitude, right? We're not just one. Sometimes, you hear different voices in your head, right? You hear that voice that tells you negative things. That's one voice. That's your shadow there. That's your ego. And hold on, let me grab the cards here because they all fell. So that's, the ego, a shadow, telling you that you can't, or you won't, or you're not good enough. This conditioned mind of the past. And then you have this other voice, which is your higher self, that is the one that guides you, that nudges you, that tells you, oh, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what you're meant to be doing. You just feel it in your body, in your soul, that this is what you are meant to do or see or be. And it's, who do you feed? Which wolf do you feed? Yes. Do you feed the light or the dark? Right? Which voice are you feeding? Are you feeding the shadow, or are you feeding your light? That's very important, because whatever wolf you feed, that's the one that is going to win. That's the one that's going to be strong, right? The more you feed it, the stronger it gets. So if you're feeding negative thoughts, the stronger that the energy is. So the less you feed it, and the more you feed the light, the light in you, right? The more it will grow. So can we please have one oracle here for the collective in this reading, please? A lot of them, here we go. A lot of them came out, but it was just too many. You have acceptance. Wow, see? Accept change. By accepting change, And not fighting and not going against it, that's going to help you to make a path that is more clear and free of obstacles for you. The energies to flow through you, higher level energies, right? Of manifesting and creating and confidence and clarity. Acceptance. Got 2 cards, okay. Wow, see what I was, oh my gosh, look. First quarter moon in Taurus, release control. And this is also to do with your sacral chakra. Release control, right? Let changes happen that wants to happen. Make time for self-love. The first quarter moon in Libra. Yes, connect with your emotions, connect with yourself, like I said. Give yourself that loving kindness. Don't be so harsh with yourself. Don't be so judgmental. We all make mistakes. We're human. One last oracle here, please, for the collective. What do they need to see here? My gosh, your cards are just like, I don't want to come out. But we'll take this one. Oh, sacral chakra again. Yes, your sacral chakra, where your self-confidence, your creativity, your sensuality, creation happens from your sacral chakra, and taking pleasure in life, right? And not being so worried and anxious, but instead enjoying yourself here, because you're meant to enjoy this life, not just be worried and anxious and creating hardships for yourself, unnecessary. I mean, we're already going to have hardships because that's life. We're going to go through hardships. That's what makes life beautiful and exciting, right? Because if nothing happened, then our lives, there will be no point, right? Have a kindly, yes, thank you. So yeah, work with your sacral chakra for sure. It's gonna help you. And then your last one, your speed doesn't matter. Forward is forward. Oh, how beautiful, huh? So a gentle, loving reminder here to for you that it doesn't matter, how long it takes you. As long as you keep moving forward. As long as you keep moving forward. That's key. All right. And acceptance absolutely of the things that you cannot control. Make time for yourself, my love. Make time for yourself. Connect with your emotions. Like I said, I think that's going to be very beneficial for you. And and allow for change to happen. Don't repeat the same mistakes from your past here, right? Of being reactive and then feeling shameful and remorse and feeling guilty for your actions. Yeah, no, and it's okay. We all make mistakes. I'm telling you, don't berate yourself so much. That's not gonna help you. If compassion doesn't include you, it's not compassion. That's what the Buddha says. Compassion has to include you first. So you have to learn to be compassionate and kind to yourselves, towards your mistakes, towards your shadow, okay? Bring loving awareness to it. That's how you're going to transmute that energy. Make time for yourself. Remember, your speed doesn't matter as long as you're moving forward. Okay, my love, that was your messages, and I really hope that they have helped. And if they have, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming readings, because I will be doing a detailed 2023 reading for you. So if you enjoy this and if it resonated with you and if it helped you in any way, do stick around. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that reading. I believe it's going to be my next reading that I'll be uploading. Okay. So wishing you all of the best with this, and may you be healthy, may you stay healthy, may you be happy, and may you feel love, and I'm sending you lots of love. Bye.